Testing, testing, one, two. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I decided to do an impromptu live about the blackout for Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I decided to do an impromptu live. I just finished watching True T's video about the mass blackout for Love and Marriage Huntsville. So it was very, very interesting. So, as you all come in, as you all watch the video, please remember to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Hit your post notification bell. Always kick off your shoes, relax your feet, and let's get into it. So, again, I just finished watching True T's video about the blackout. She's calling for a mass blackout Saturday for the new season of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And what are you guys thinking? Are you blacking out? Will you be watching? She had a lot of great points regarding the blackout. And if you look at my video from yesterday, my top five predictions, some of those things actually are aligned with the things that were in True T's video. I stated that I predict that Stormy will be moving to LA to get a spinoff for Love and Marriage Huntsville LA. We all know that she has been dying to be the star of the show. And I feel like that would be Carlos's way of giving her, um, giving her that um, also. That was one prediction that came true. Stormy going to, well, not came true, but that was one prediction we had in common. Stormy going to LA, getting a spinoff. Um, True T made some very great points of why she's calling for the blackout. And I'm just curious as to what the mess is thinking as far as blacking out the show. Um, she stated that another thing that I had in my video that she also stated was um, that this is a, and I think this pans out to being a critical thinker. I think that she will be, Destiny is coming back to assist Martell. Um, and Stormy in an attack on Mel. I don't feel like Destiny is solely coming back for the Sonny Moses storyline. I feel like she is coming back to, just assist Martell. Martell needs somebody to coddle him, baby him, agree with his bull. So I feel like that's where Destiny comes into play. We know, she always said Martell a real one. We know they're Ace Boone Coons. So you know, I know she will be assisting Martell and even Stormy in an attack on Mayo. From the previews that we've seen from the trailer, we can already tell that um, people are questioning the DV charge. They're questioning the seriousness of the charge as if any form of DV is acceptable. So she just had some really great points in her video, and I was just wondering if people checked it out. Had you had a chance to look at it? What are your thoughts on a blackout? I can't really argue with her. I think there's, a thousand ways to skin a cat. I think that there's 100 ways to support Melody, as she stated. Buying her products, attending her events, um, just supporting her. Just continuing to support her in other ways, making sure that we're watching Nubian TV and the programming over there. When I was watching Sharnita's World, there were so many programs that were of interest to me. So I just think let's see. Remember the Married to Medicine spinoff? And hey, Mrs. Main Event. Remember the Married to Medicine spinoff in LA prior to booting Mariah off the show? This is from Bravo's Handbook. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I can definitely go for them. And I just think if you have been following the show, think about Stormy when I keep saying this when she did the interview with Latrice from Bell Collective. She was talking about how, she came on the show, and then Carlos had told her in the interview, like, she would be the next star. And when she did that interview with Latrice, she was stating how, it was just the core six, and she couldn't get in with the core six, and you could tell she didn't like that part of the show. So I could definitely see Carlos sending her to LA, giving her her own spinoff of Love and Marriage Huntsville, letting her be the star of the show, and I just feel like that's what Stormy wants, and I feel like Carlos's shows are failing. I feel like Melody, her time is she's kind of tired of it. I don't see her staying a whole lot longer. So he needs a boost and someone to, carry it on. So I could definitely see him giving Stormy a spinoff to satisfy her and to keep the franchise going after Melody leaves, because I just feel like she's leaving. And I don't know. What do y'all think? Are y'all blacking out? What's the group consensus? I agree that when you watch the show, you can always come back later. Um, I don't think it'll work either, Mrs. Main Event. I think Stormy is not a draw. I don't know who else they would put on the show to bring people in. He will probably get some basketball wives, some old basketball wives from Basketball Wives LA, and try to throw them in the mix. He likes to take women from other franchises and kind of put them in the mix, but it never works. I just think none of the spinoffs from Love and Marriage Huntsville I have seen been really successful. DC had a little bit of momentum that seemed to have fizzled out. Detroit, I don't think Detroit had a fighting chance. So LA, I wouldn't, I don't see that working. Um, but yeah, I'm just kind of, just getting some thoughts out on this new season. I think that this new season is another play on an attack on Melody. I think through the trailer, they're not showing us exactly, but the fact that Mel has been very quiet on this season is very telling to me. She has not promoted the season. She has not said anything about, the trailer, about watching, tuning in, nothing. I did purchase me a Millimeter versus Everybody sweatshirt, so I'm ready. But I think that's speaking volumes about somewhere in filming. I feel like something took a turn. Carlos showed his ugly head again, and she's deciding that she's not entertaining it. Um, you don't watch the show? You know what? I watch the show. I can't say I don't watch the show, but and I try to watch it on Saturdays, but a lot of times I'm not home. I try to watch it within that 3 days. But that was another point True T made on her video. You don't have to. I think that's a great idea. The first 3 days of the show is when they count. Um, the viewing hours. That's how they count it after the first 3 days. I think even if people don't want to fully black out, then wait till those 3 days are up, so the show won't get the viewership count, and watch it then. Because I just feel like a point they've been recruiting people to attack Melody online is very clear. The fact that DJ Richie Sky took that video down regarding children, the video was regarding children. So how in the world um are you saying, your integrity, if you don't have integrity regarding the abusive behavior of children, then where does your integrity lie for a grown ass man? For a grown ass man that you've seen yell in everybody's faces, that you've seen be abusive towards, his ex-wife. Hey Simone, how are you? Thank you for joining me. I feel the same way, Simone. If Melody is not supporting the show, if she's not um, if she's not watching, then if she's not telling us to watch, then I'm like, hey, she hadn't said anything. I do know that Dawn came out a few weeks ago and was like, watch, but they have been very quiet. So I'm kind of with the blackout. If she don't come out and say nothing by Saturday, I'm not watching. I'm not watching. I'm on whatever she's on. If she's over it and she's tired, and I'm not gonna sit back and watch them gang up on her for another season. I refuse to watch it. I refuse to participate in another season of, getting on YouTube and, you know, speaking our piece, but steady watching them gang up and jump on her. I'm not. Yes, I love, and Sharnita's World was good. I actually liked Sharnita's World, especially for it being on a smaller network. I thought I thought they did a great job with the show. Did you watch Sharnita's World? I thought it was really good. I do have to watch. I did not catch. I have not caught the season finale yet. I do have to watch the ending, but I really did enjoy Sharnita's World. And yes, I love that True T, she has a bigger platform. I love the fact that um, I just love the fact that she's promoting the show on her platform. And I just, I hope Sharnita's World continues to do well. And Mel can take her talents to her own network. Let's be clear. She has the fan base. She has her own network. She does not need to carry these grown ass people that don't appreciate her anymore. And she loves Jason. Yes, yes. She loves herself some Jason. I don't know, that therapy session they had, Sharnita and Jason had was a little intense. But yes, I love Black Love, and I thought they were just an awesome couple. Um, Business minded. Sharnita seems, even on social media, she seems very unproblematic. So I like Sharnita. And I wish them well on her show in Nubian Network. And I think it's on like Hugh TV as well. Um, so big kudos to them. Me too. Well, I gotta catch the season finale, Simone. I haven't watched the season finale. And I really haven't thought about it until just now when Miss Main Event brought it up, but I'm definitely gonna catch it. And make sure we keep those numbers up over there. So yeah, I just wanted to come on real quick, give my thoughts on the blackout. Again, True T made some valid points. She made some really, really valid points on why the blackout should take place. And I'm kind of with it. It's kind of like, are we going, I think we have to stand for something or fall for anything. If we keep talking about how Carlos is protecting Martell, and we keep talking about how trash the cast is, then why are we still supporting this show? Yes, we are millimeters and we're male fans or male supporters, but God has her, and there's so many ways to support her. I'll be attending Melicon whenever she drops the information. I've attended Mimosas with Melody. I went to the podcast event. So, it's so many ways to support Melody, buying products, making sure, we continue to buy her products, support all her other endeavors. And again, Melody has her own network. So it's not like she can't return to TV if she sees fit. It may not be the larger scale as own network, but she will build it. God will see fit for her. And I'm just kind of tired of the show. The fact that Tisha never corrects her mama in these YouTube streets, bashing Melody, even her children. The fact that content creators are coming for her child. Martell's psychotic episodes, like, enough is enough. And we have to let these people know. The fact that they're trying to come for the fan base, like, get the hell on. Like, we are the fans that keep the show on. Let's be clear. Tisha don't have that. There's no T Squad. There's no Scott Squad. It's the millimeters. So, and it's people, the day ones that's keeping the show on. So if those are the same people that you all choose to attack, if you're going to come on here attacking content creators, I kind of stand with that because I love the content creators on YouTube. So I can't support a show that attacks people that I support, being melody and content creators. So yeah, I'm kind of with the blackout. Yeah, I think we all should. Like I said, as long as Melody doesn't come out and say anything before Saturday, I'm with the blackout. I think that, again, enough is enough. If we keep complaining but are not doing anything, then how are we going to continue to complain and we're supporting the show? Who had them on? Wanda? Wanda had on the T Squad shirts because who bought them? Who bought the T Squad? And I know True T said something about um Tisha will be at the Universal Circus. Tisha's cousin works at the circus, and I know this because I actually, unfortunately, and I won't attend again, you guys don't get me, but I did go to Black when I was in Huntsville, and Wanda was there, and it was a cousin, and she did say that she worked for Universal Circus. So I know this, Tisha got there through the cousin, I'm sure, um, that Universal Circus plug. So yeah, I just wanted to come in and get that out that, I stand with the content creators. Black Titanic, the way that she was spoken to and the way that they are treating her, the way that they falsely secured like Here for Hot Tea's information, to include her in a lawsuit. I can't. I'm kind of over the show, honestly. I love Mel, but I'm kind of over the show. Um, and most of the things that we talk about and most of the things that interest us on the show actually happen outside of the show. And I don't even trust the trailer as being accurate on what or as of what we're going to see on the show. Because the trailer, we always know they hype up the trailer. Then when we start watching the show, they've edited it heavily and it's nothing that we thought we would be seeing. So I'm kind of over it. I don't want to see an attack on Mel. I don't want to see them pushing these fake businesses and pushing these people into the forefront as if they're doing something. But y'all can't even film Hill Harper at Mimosas with Melody, which was such an amazing event, well put together. Claudia Jordan, Hill Harper, Drew Sidora, um, Sh- um, um, Shanita, not Shanita, yeah, Shanita Foster. It was just so many people in the building, and they didn't choose to film something like that, but they choose to show us. You want to show us all of Tisha's and Marceau's business endeavors, but you all never put Mel in that light. But you all want to keep pushing her, and she's asked you all to stop pushing her with Martell, but they want to keep pushing her and Martell on us. I'm kind of over it. So I'm in support of True Tea and the Blackout. I hope you all are, and I want everybody to do what's fitting to them. If it's fitting for you to watch the show, by all means, watch the show. If it's fitting for you to black out, then by all means, black out. I'm not. I'm not one of those people that you have to follow what I say or what I do. It's just as supporters of Melody and um supporters, I just think that we should all, have a open discussion on what we think is fair and right. But I respect everybody's opinion on what they want to do. Yeah, Miss Bannivan. Yeah, like I said, if Mel, just in case she says something like y'all watch, I might tune in. But I am literally over the show. Um, Martell's live from the other day was so disgusting and full of lies. And I am one of those people. Let me jump to another thought. I am one of those people. I still don't believe that Carlos King is above bringing slaw on that show. I just don't. I just have that feeling. I have that feeling. I just don't think he's above um, even trying some low life stuff like that. After Martell added him and said that he wanted him to show his real life, you know, and at that time he was posting up on TikToks and social media with Ariane. I don't think that Carlos is above that type of trifling mess. So I don't even want to watch it long enough to let him get there, to let him even attempt to bring her on because I don't even want them to have enough viewers to do something like that. So, I don't know. I support Mill right now. I think the content creators need support and support. That's right. I definitely think the content creators need support. Um, let's see. Did he say at the podcast? He said we have coleslaw. I think he said in the past, like everybody had to agree for her to come on, but we know they'll backstab Mel and bring somebody on that doesn't like Mel. We know this. We know that well. We know that they will go behind Mel, get everybody else's approval, and then blindside her. So we know that they're not above that type of carrying on. So I could definitely see, um, I could just see that. I don't think I'm not saying she would be like a main cast member or somebody regular on every episode, but I could see them sliding her in on an episode. Um, to appease Martell and to show his quote unquote real life. If we're showing his real life, then I hope they're showing he's unemployed. Aside from Love and Marriage Huntsville, he has nothing going on. I hope they show that. I hope they show that Melody has to send food over there for their kids. That's his real life. I hope they show that he's ordered to take a psych eval. That's his real life. So yeah, show his real life and don't try to feed me nothing about no Trish coming on there and they used to mess around, but they playing coy about sleeping with each other. Nobody cares about who sleeps with Martell. Who hasn't in Huntsville? Who hasn't? Like who hasn't? Martell spreads are wide and low. So who hasn't? Um so yeah, I'm thinking everybody 5-4. If y'all are with it, I'm with it. Let's black out. Um, let's see how those first week numbers come out. And I heard that DJ Richie Scott was impacted by taking that video down. I heard that he went from 200K to like 199K. I haven't been over to check because I just refused to go back over there, and um, you know, I unsubscribed and I put uninterested in his videos. But yeah, so it's always numbers. Our numbers are always is when we stand together, we can always accomplish something great. So and us standing together on the DJ Richie Sky situation is proof that we matter and our voices matter, and standing for something and not falling for anything is definitely impactful. So I just wanted to come on real quick. Thank you all for joining me. I see Be True, Miss Main Event, Simone Wealthy. I love you guys. And anybody else that I may have missed. Thank you so much for coming over and joining me for this little impromptu. Sir will go off. Thank you. For this little impromptu live, I just wanted to come over. I had just watched True T's video about the blackout, and she had some excellent points. So if anybody has not seen it, make sure you go check out her video on the mass blackout that she's calling for on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Again, thank you for joining. Please hit like, share, and subscribe. And you all have a great night. Make sure that you meditate, say your prayers, whatever suits you. Always protect your peace. Um, and have a great night, great day on purpose. Thank you and good night.